Bandicoot game is coming, and since it's been around, I don't know, like 12 years since the last release, I'd say it was about time. Hey, I'm Alli EMBERS, and you're watching All In. Crash Bandicoot took the world by storm when it originally released in the 1990s. PlayStation's own exclusive character campaign game, much like Sega's Sonic and Nintendo's Mario games. There's been a ton of pseudo-sequels and spin-offs in this franchise, and for about a decade, the series went cult. That is until 2017, when we got a remaster of Crash Bandicoot: The Insane Trilogy, and in 2019, the remastered version of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. And now, Crash is finally back in an all-new insane adventure, starring the lovable fuzzy guy himself, his sister Coco, Aku Aku, and his nemesis, the evil Dr. Neo Cortex. It narratively follows Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, making it a presumed sequel, but still very much a game of its own kind. The infamous Neo Cortex and Dr. Entropy have escaped their interdimensional prison and are back to their evil and mischievous ways. And by ripping a hole in the multiverse, it's up to Crash and his friends to stop them and restore the balance of the cosmos. In Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, we can expect to see new maps, new moves, new faces, and some familiar ones. One of my most anticipated? Tawna. She made her first debut in Crash Bandicoot 1 as Crash's girlfriend. She was kidnapped by Cortex for observation, and interestingly enough, she disappears from the series. She also looks quite a bit different than the Tawna we remember. So, what will her role be in this new game? Is she friend? Is she foe? Only time will tell. There's a new modern or retro feature available in this game, giving the OG fans of the franchise the ability to take their nostalgia one step up by playing with retro controls. Briefly piggybacking on what Wade Ronspies mentioned in his Halo All-In segment, if you're used to playing modern controls, going back retro isn't for the faint of heart. They're not going to be those seamless controls we remember. Modern technology has definitely spoiled us there. Also new this game are the Quantum Masks, the keepers and guardians of time and space. These expressive little pieces of driftwood come to our character's aid by helping them get through obstacles and granting them abilities such as shifting the direction of gravity and even slowing down time. There's Kapunawa, Ika Ika, Akanel, and Lani Lolly, which, if you've seen the trailer, you'll recognize.
How many times have you beaten this clown anyway?
3.
Really? Only 3? Funny. Seemed like more.
And speaking of characters, it's been confirmed that you'll not only be able to play as Crash, but you'll be able to play as Coco and that rascal Dr. Cortex himself, all having their very own unique playing abilities. Looking at the gameplay here, we can see it's kept the classic Crash playstyle with some new additions, including zip lines, rope swings, wall runs, and rail grinds. A linear platform style game with both 2 and 3D areas where you'll have to run, jump, dodge, and carefully time your next move. It's also been confirmed there's going to be over 100 levels in this game. However, we don't know yet if they're all going to have their own unique courses or if it follows the game's inverted mode. Inverted is an endgame feature, and once unlocked, it's best described as a mirror mode experience, changing up the feel and gameplay for an added challenge and fun. I'd also like to add here that unlike any other Crash campaign game, you'll be able to equip tons of cool skins to your character. And they're included for free. That's right, no DLC or microtransactions in this game. Crash is one of my absolute favorite series, and I fell in love with both the characters and the story. Trudging through those beautifully thought out obstacles, collecting all the gems, breaking boxes, and gathering all the Wumpa fruit, which I will forever refer to as mangoes. Sorry, Activision. I was so excited when I found out they were coming out with a new game, and even more stoked that they were following the story of its earlier predecessors. If you aren't caught up on the story, I highly suggest picking up a copy of Crash Bandicoot: The Insane Trilogy. It's all 3 of the main games remastered for PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. And if you've played those, I also recommend picking up Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Still among the top 20 sold games for the current generation consoles, this kart-style game is fun for the whole family and available across all platforms. Check your console's eShop or pick them up at your local GameStop. I'll be playing the new game incessantly when it launches, and I'm excited to see where the adventure goes. Or should I say, when the adventure goes. Crash Bandicoot 4: It's About Time launches on October 2nd for PS4 and Xbox One. Once again, I'm Alli Embers. You can catch me on my socials on Instagram and TikTok at Alli Embers Games, or interact with me on Twitch at twitch.tv/AlliEmbers. Bye!